Hello, and welcome back to the channel of the Nasdaq scalping bot. It's a bot, a Python program with the meaning of doing some automated trading to get some passive income. And in a daily update, I show you guys the progress in the bot, changes in the code, how the bot did, and how we're doing on the market. And we are on Monday. It's the first day of the week. So let's see what we did and changed in this weekend. Usually we start with the code and then the bot and then the market, but today I want to start with the bot first. Because if we look at the bot, we see we have a white background, which means there was no market action, but you also see that there are no numbers on the bot. And that's because I restarted the bot about, 15 minutes ago? No, small hour ago. I restarted the bot, and shortly after it, you get market closed, and then there's nothing on. And I restarted the bot several times today to get out some bugs. So there's nothing for the bot, so let's go to the code. And if we look at the code, we see, if you're following the channel, I guess you're a bit lost now, but I rebuilt the bot. I did a complete makeover on the bot to reshuffle the code. Now that I'm getting better and better at Python, then I also know okay, that should be this and so there was a complete reshuffling of the code. And if you're looking, and I think I need to zoom in on this, then you see, especially on this side, a new couple of files. I don't expect you guys that you remember all the file names I have, etc. But I reshuffled the bot. Now we have a main py. I always had a main Python, but the main py is really the main py. This the complete loop from each candle sequence is now in the main py, and that's it. Then I have, it's already open yet, a strategy py. And in the strategy py are only the functions that has to do with the strategy. And coming to the strategy, I chatted with ChatGPT last weekend, and we talked about what can we do about slow market and normal market in relationship with the strategy. And I did, and that's the next file I want to go to. We have a market file, so there's a new market file. I split it, strategy and market, up into two separate files. So everything that has to do with the market is now in one file together. And I will put the new code in GitHub as soon as I have it bug free. That's what I did today, checking and looking for bugs, and I found a couple of bugs. The editor found a couple of bugs. So I corrected the bot several times and corrected bugs several times. But when it's there, then I will put it up in GitHub and let you guys know, of course, when the new version is in GitHub. But the ChatGPT, we talked about the fetch current market info did not change. It's the same, and although we have information we do not use, so I'm thinking that I will, the flow high, flow low net change, I can delete those because they are useless. Anyway, I don't even bring them back to the AI as in usable for the AI, because you cannot do anything with those. So I will kill the bot in a moment and then delete these these lines also, because you cannot do anything with these 4 numbers you're getting from the API. Then detect market condition is completely new. It's completely not rebuilt, but it's completely new. On the advice of ChatGPT, I adjusted the code with a new detect market condition solely based on the buy and the buying price and the closing price, as in that is the only numbers we can work with. And you see, ChatGPT told me that determine if the market is normal or slow based on the last 3 snapshots. Each snapshot, that's the one you saw right up here, each snapshot contains a bid, a close, a high, a low, etc. So based on those 3, there will be a volatility test. I do know what it does, but I don't know if it's the correct threshold and if we should go higher or lower. But at least it prints the volatility in percentage calculated on the max bids and the minimum bid divided by 100. We will see for the next week if this is good. Then calculate the spread, also based on the last snapshots. And the spread is the previous candle close and the previous candle opening price. That's the spread. Then we have a consecutive percentage change in the 3 candles going up and going down. We get a percentage change, also built on the bid and the previous bid and the current bid and the previous bid divided by, etc. Only bid price, closing price, nothing else. That's the only thing you see right here. Then print the percentage change is also a part of the new strategy, not new strategy, the new determination for the market condition. And I will print that one too. Then fast changes, as in breakout, it's also in it. And then we can see if the volatility is larger than 0.3 and the spread is smaller than 0.01 and the fast change is larger or equal to 1, then we get a normal market. I don't know if these thresholds are right. Maybe this should be 2, this should be 2, and this should be half. I don't know. We have to look. I have to look in the next couple of days. I don't know when, but I have to look the next couple of days to see if these thresholds, these margins, are the correct one for normal or slow market. That's what in the market. And then, of course, we calculate the EMA we calculate the MACD. And to calculate the MACD, we also need, of course, the EMA, average, expanding moving average. So we need those 2. That's the only ones that are in the market. And then I have a separate new file, status check. Also, previous code moved into separate file only to check if a contract is still open and if it's profitable or not. That was also a part of setup contract, so it's now a separate file. And it's calculate new profit balance, contract status. I was looking at the other one and I see this. Yeah, it's now built around a trailing stop loss. And what I still do, and that's what you see right here, the trailing stop loss. ChatGPT told me if you do this, you don't need this positive counter. but I still want to have a counter to kill the contract if it's open, longer open, positive open than 20 minutes. I know usually when you do manual trading, you leave it on and you say, I will see when I close it, But in automatic trading, I just want to maximize 20 minutes, and maybe this is too much, but I want to maximize as 20 minutes and then close the contract. Get what you can get. Money is money. And when it's good enough, it will reopen a new contract right away. So it's no harm done if the contract is closed earlier, if he's reopening a new contract right away after closing the last one. So it doesn't matter, but I still took those 20 minutes as a status check. And then I missed something because we had talking about the contracts. There it is. The contracts is also a separate file now. It has only 3 functions, and the only 3 functions are all based on how to open a contract. Calculate the position size, calculate the trailing stop loss, and if you got those numbers, then open a new contract. And I still have commented out the stop amount and the profit distance. Just in case I want to go back to an earlier version and I don't like the trailing stop loss, then I will go and then I need this information again, so I will leave that in too. And then you guys are up to date about the new, the AI logging is still there for AI, and I cleaned that one up too. So for the AI training, we're only going to use the current open and close price, the previous candle open and close, and the oldest open and close prices with the MACD, the status, and the buy and sell. And that's it. That's what we're going to use if we can do something. And you're missing final status here. Okay, I'll kill the bot anyway. So we'll take a look at this, and then we will build a new history for the training of the AI. But that's the only file. Then if you look, well, you won't. Let's take a closer look at the main GUI pie. The graphical user interface, that's not here. Then we take interface. Then we see the scalping bot view. Yeah. I'm working on, I did in this weekend, I'm working on the graphical interface and a more graphical interface than the current interface of the bot. But it works, it looks nice, but updating it doesn't. Then it says memory full and it won't update itself. So ChatGPT and me, we still have to fight about how we're gonna solve this problem. But very soon, I hope, then you will see a new interface on the bot. That's about the code. That's all about the code this weekend. Then let's take a look at the market. And the market today was as usual, slow market. At this point, when we went down here and went up, the bot was not doing anything because resetting and MACD values, etc. So it could be that this could have been marked as a normal market and positions could have been opened. But in general, we had a slow market. If we're going to look at the 1 hour, we see that we came down from the 80 high, all-time high, as expected. We went sideways a couple of hours, went down again, sideways, down again, and I expect that this trend will go on. I'm talking about a trend. This is a 1 hour trend. We have lower highs, and yeah, it's not doable. Lower lows. No, I cannot make a. Maybe if we had the 1 day. No. I cannot make a trend line out of this. Good. So, we had a slow market, but the bot is restarted, fixing the smaller box out of it, and now I hope that tomorrow I can use the new strategy, the new market detection strategy, to see if everything is all right, if there's really some action on the market. Which brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about this bot. All I have to say now is have a little fun every day. See you guys tomorrow.